Alright class, today for our fire-related discussion topic, we're going to go over basic components of our Scba system. Probably our most important piece of equipment that we carry on our trucks. It's the one piece of equipment you should check out every day. Make sure it's up to par, everything's functioning, because this is a piece of equipment that's going to save you when we enter into our IDLH situations, and you want to make sure everything's working. So what we're going to do is, like I said, go over the basic parts. Just a little refresher. We'll start off with our bottle. 4,500 psi. It's supposed to last approximately 45 minutes. Obviously, that depends on your fitness level, your level of exertion on a call, your air consumption, things like that. These bottles are composite bottles. They're hydrostatically tested. So when you're looking at your bottle, you just want to make sure that there's no obvious levels of destruction, I guess, if you will. There's no obvious gouges, anything that sticks out that's like, this bottle's not going to last you. Tag it out of service, don't use it. This isn't the equipment that you want to fail on you. You want to make sure everything's as good as it can be. Up here is your gauge. Make sure it's full. We have fill stations at both stations. So go ahead and fill up the bottle. Make sure it's completely full. Fill valve here, this is how you open and close. Alright, pretty basic. We should have our hands on these every day, so we should all be pretty familiar with it. The next piece that we'll go over real quick is our face masks. Our face masks are, we're fit tested every year to make sure that they fit properly, nothing gets in, and like I said, everyone has their own individual mask. Everyone's provided one with one. This is a small, you want to make sure that your mask is clean. Make sure it's clear up here, any really big scratches, anything like that. Try to take care of it. Maybe you need a new mask. Back here, all your straps, make sure they're always extended when you don't have it on. Make sure they're straight. There's no frays. Everything's working. Everything's moving and functioning. This is where your easy flow regulator is going to clip in right here. So you want to make sure all your plastic is right. It's not bent up or crumpled anywhere or anything like that. It's all intact. So make sure that your mask is with you. A lot of people keep them in their own bags to prevent more scratches, more damage to the surface. Also remember, if you click it into a regulator on your truck, make sure you take it off after ship, because I've done that. Lost it. So, moving over to the next piece, we'll go over our whole harness system. This is where your bottle hooks in, where your regulator hooks up to your mask. This is what you got on your back. This is where all, the front of the weight is that you're carrying. So, you want to make sure that you got your batteries in, your 9 volts and your C's. We know that troubleshooting-wise, if you got a problem with your pack, that's most likely the first thing that we're going to check. We just switch out the batteries whenever something's not working. And why do you need batteries? So here you've got your pass device. It's got a remote gauge on it that should read within 100 psi of your tank. It's got the reset here. When your pass activates, like it should every morning when we test them out, you reset it. Over on this side, you've got your easy flow regulator. It's connected down through this low pressure supply line. It's reduced from the high pressure that's coming out of your tank itself. So it clicks in. It's got a latch system here, a purge valve here, and it's built in with a pretty good safety feature. It's called the heads-up display. We all know it. It's got the green, the yellow, and the red lights. Obviously, first thing, you should always have the green lights when you put this on. And it's got a vibra alert. Now, what the vibra alert does, it's going to vibrate on your face at approximately 25% of the air remaining in the tank. When that happens, you should definitely be on your way out of wherever you're at, because you're running low on air, obviously. When you've got the pack on your back, strapped in, on your right-hand side is going to be your buddy breathing device. Quick connects here, very similar to our TNT system. If you look up here, it allows for somebody else with their Scba pack on, let's say you're running low on air, they can click in here And what's going to happen is the pressure in your two tanks is going to equalize, so you guys are going to be sharing the air. So at that point, it's a good idea. You're getting out of whatever situation you're in, but it's a means to provide air without, having to send in a RIT team, for example, at that time. Right-hand man, always on your right side. Now on the back of your pack, back, lower, left, bottom, your UAC, Universal Air Connection. It also allows as a means to provide air to a downed firefighter. This oftentimes is a more serious situation, but it provides the means to connect air. You can use a Scba pack or there are other forms of compressed air that can connect to this UAC. So those are some of the safety features of your pack. And on the truck, just some quick things. Your straps. You've got your two shoulder straps, your waist strap. Make sure they're extended, they're fully out. That way who's ever getting into these packs, when you're changing crews, whatever, they can get in, adjust it to how they fit. You want everything to be nice and tight. You don't want this pack moving around. They weigh, all total, it's probably close to 35, 40 pounds when everything's put together and your gear's on and everything. It's a lot of weight to be moving around on your back. Make sure everything's nice and tight and secure. Like I said, make sure you check this piece of equipment out every day. It's what's going to save your life, and that's it. Just get to know it and be comfortable with it.